What's up? KIZER. This thing's been sitting here for a day or two. Let's get in here. Let's get it out of this box. We're going to check it in. And, we're going to check it out, man. Get our eyes on it. Put our hands on it. I say our, but I'm going to put my eyes on it. We're going to put our eyes on it. But I'm going to put my hands on it. I'm the one that gets to touch it. I'm the lucky one. So this is... Okay. Let's read. So this is a KIZER October CPM 20 CV black stonewash blade with titanium handles. All right. So this is titanium with a 20 CV blade. I mean, I could tell you already, I really like this. Let's get rid of all this stuff. That thing feels amazing in the hand. Yeah, I mean, amazing. Amazing. Yeah, buddy. All right. Here, let's see if I can put this together the first try. If not, we'll just stuff it to the side. There we go. It worked. Yeah, so this titanium pocket clip too. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And I think what drew me to this was this flipper tab. It's basically in line with the knife. It's out just slightly, and it's kind of hidden in there. And I'm a fan of that. When I see that, I like that. I don't need the big flipper tab sticking out here. Just that little subtle one. It's got a nice fuller here. I bet you that's going to come into play too. Let's run this thing. I want to see it come out. I want to see this blade. Okay, yeah. So I'm happy because behind this platform here, we'll get to that, but I can get a 4-finger grip from here to here. In that space, I can get all my 4 fingers confidently on that knife. Yeah, so that makes me happy. But of course, there's a choke up spot. That jimping on the spine goes all the way up. So you could choke up all the way to here, and I'll be honest, that's pretty wonderful because my second finger is going there really well. Yeah, so now the grip, this grip right here is pretty good. And then there's this grip choked up here. That finger also goes in there still, so that's a good grip. But this is a strong grip back here, where my fingers are behind this cutout for finger guard. Yeah. Okay. I will say that the action's getting better now that I'm running it. Initially, I don't think I can fail that action just because the detent on this flipper tab is so strong. Let's try to fail it. Yeah, I did easily. Now, I think it might be because my finger's catching this. See this part of the blade here? My finger's catching that, I believe. Nice lockup. All right, well, listen. Enough of that. Let's get in it. Let's check it in. Completely check it in. We'll disassemble it, and then we will clean it, lube it, put it back together, tune it if need be, and then we'll check it out. How about that? I'm going to pull that pocket clip. I feel like it's part of the overall structure. Tiny little pocket clip screws. Yeah, tiny ones. Okay. Should be ready for me to get it apart. Yep. Yeah, it's bone dry in there. No lube at all on the bearings. I do see a hint of grease around here, but we can definitely improve that. And I'm going to say brass. Yeah, it's got like brass collars on it. I didn't read that anywhere, but yeah, very cool. Brass collars, blacked out hardware. Nice. All right, quick wipe down, and then we'll reassemble with some proper lube on it. Which, I don't know. Some may think that grease is the proper lube for a knife. Clearly the manufacturer does. I just think I do better with a light oil. I love how they polished the area that the bearings run on. So you saw me running that knife, and the bearings were on this hardened steel, this polished area, and there's no racetrack indenture where the bearings are running through there. If you look here where the detent ball goes, it is having to cut through that stone wash. So the detent ball is being infected, but they polished this part out. So, I mean, kudos to them. It's a CPM 20 CV steel with a black stonewash finish. Cool. But I like the fact that they polished that out. And of course, they don't have to polish these anodized scales. So this is a matte finish, this anodizing. And so it's very grippy. If it looks grippy in the camera, it's because it is. You know, sometimes you see something in the camera, and then I want to tell you, yeah, no matter what that looks like, this is slick as a ice arena. No, this matte finish, it looks like it's grippy, and it is. Yeah, it's what you would think when I tell you it's a matte finish. It is what that is, what you think that is. Very nice. I'm going to assume this brass will patina through time. And that'll be kind of cool up against this. I don't know, what color is that? Like putty? Is that the color that is? I guess. Maybe they're calling it like a gray or something. I wonder if it said on the box what the color was. And now that I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think where I bought this. I don't know if I bought it on the secondary market or if I bought it from KIZER or from a dealer. I don't know. But I'll look and I'll be able to answer that question before the end of the video. Through the marvels of editing. All right. We're all cleaned up. Let's put this thing back together. Got a nice captured pivot pin. Polished washer for the bearing to run on so it doesn't have to run on the titanium, which is a disaster. Doesn't work. A little bit of this thin oil that I was talking about. And that wonderful blade. I like that sheep's foot shape, the thickness of it. It's got girth, substance. This is a little pocket monster, man. I wonder what the October designation's about. Surely that has meaning somehow to somebody. I don't know. If you know, say something below. It's amazing to me how many times, I mean, it's not amazing that I don't know, but it's pretty cool that y'all do know. Okay, here we go. We're at that point. And if you remember, it had a good amount of Loctite, so, oh, how about we put the collar on? Nice collar, that's cool. Nice feature. I think we'll pop this one scale screw in, hold everything together properly, and we'll come back for the pocket clip. So, we're not biting on these screws. It makes me wonder if that hardware is titanium. Maybe stainless. I don't know. Check that for blade play. We'll come back and do the pocket clip. Yeah. Okay. Pretty nice. Be interesting to see how this pocket clip functions, because this is a really rough surface. That matte texture, I mean, well, that's not titanium. That's magnetized. It's got the texture going against it, and then the matte surface going against it. So it's going to be interesting to see how that runs against fabric. It's got a recessed pocket clip with flat screws, recessed screws. So I'll show that here as soon as I tighten that up. So if you look down in here, the pocket clip is completely gone. It's recessed, the screws are recessed. So we'll see how that runs. All right, get rid of all this stuff, and then let's get to the checking it out part. How about that? I mean, I knew I liked this knife as soon as I saw it. Yeah, that action now. I mean, it's stunning. Very nice. Blades real centered. Good stuff, man. I like it. So on this action, I mean, I'm going to give that an A. It is really good. The detent is wonderful for the thumb, the spidey flick, the back flipper. Let me see if I can fail it now. I don't know if I can. I do got to get that out of the way, though, because it's making contact. Yeah, no, I can't fail it. It's running now that those bearings have been cleaned up and oiled. Nice. Let's go back to the ergonomics. So this is I'm going to call this is like a confident grip here. Even though I'm back and my small finger, my pinky finger, is at the very back of the knife, there's enough there with this jimping thumb forward that this is a confident grip. It's kind of pokey. I mean, it's not real pokey. It's not really made for that. But yeah, this is a confident and in-hand knife where I'm gripping it back here. If I step up to that first shelf, that table here, this is still a confident grip because my second finger is locked in. It's stuck in there. So that, I mean, that's a really confident grip. A lot would have to happen for this to come up over this blade. And then, of course, all the way choked up. I'm still locked in back here with these three fingers. This one's now locked into this finger choil. So this is a confident grip. I mean, all three of these positions are wonderful. The grip is, I mean, it's really good to go. Nice lockup on the lock bar, 45, maybe 50% down in here. mean, we're basically drop shut now. Get past the detent, gravity kind of takes over. I'm going to check that for play again because, man, is that running good. It is. It's running so good. Let's check that pocket clip. It's kind of one of the questions I had. Let's see what the answers are. So on this thick material, if it'll get over it, it should run, and it did. Got over the lip of that triple seam, and it runs like a dream. There's less than a half an inch poking up out of the pocket. It's very intimidating. I mean, it's very subtle, the little bit that's sticking up there. And so I like it. This hole, and I don't know if you've ever heard, but that hole is so you can grip that. That creates a grip. It's perfect. This knife is going to be wherever you put it in the pocket when you go to get it. It's not going to move. The matte surface, the grip, and these grooves that are milled into the surface of this, really grippy. This is basic jean size material. Let's see how it runs there. Yeah, runs really well. And again, it's going to be there. When I go to look for it, it would be there. And my favorite spot back here, back right pocket, I mean, it kind of revealed its nature a little bit on these extra seams because you can hear it. You hear it? Listen, in and out. Listen to that. Wow. And what that is that part of the pocket clip running that milling across these seams. But it works. Yeah, that's an excellent clip. Definitely going to find itself in my pocket, but let's check it for safety. Yeah, there's no contact in the tip in the front. It's down in there where it should be. It was engineered and manufactured, designed properly. Let's check the back. Ooh, that's kind of close. But yeah, there's no contact in the back. And the reason they're not, the blade is pretty close. But what they did is they've got these scales close enough together that you can't get your finger in there. So yeah, so the clip's good. The tip is good, and no blade contact. You can be confident, put this in your pocket, not cut yourself reaching in there. So yeah, this thing, I mean, I wonder if it cuts. That blade surely looks like it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's wicked razor sharp. Yeah. Could it use a strop? Yeah, probably. Most knives can. But it's incredibly sharp right out of the package. Let's talk price and availability. Where can you get this, and what are you going to pay for it? So currently, this one doesn't appear like I can't find availability on it. Now, you may find it out there, but I think these are running around $170 for the CPM 20 CV, the titanium scales, the whole thing. I'd say watch, look, and definitely check out the secondary market, because I think I got this one for like $120. Yeah. And it's pretty slick, and that action is just getting stupid good. So yeah, I like this one a lot. I'm definitely going to put it in my pocket, and it's a little tank, man. This is a great little knife, and I like little tank knives. So anyways, the KIZER October titanium scales, got these brass bolt washers, and 20 CV steel. Anyways, appreciate you.